So our journey with Lagois began when we bought the house. We always knew that if we had the opportunity, we would modernize the exterior. A few years back, we started noticing condensation in the corners. It was getting pretty bad, and so we knew that we had to do something. It was probably going to be a pretty big thing. We knew the project was going to require a lot of trades and that it would just be too big for us to manage on our own. So we started looking for a design build company to kind of help us through the process.
So our vision for the project was we wanted to create a space with much more natural light. So we knew that, obviously solve the problem, but as we started to understand kind of the opportunities we'd have when solving this problem, how do we take a space where we spend a lot of time, not have to have lights on all the time, and really help modernize the entire look and feel of the house. Just, in some cases, just the light that would come in. Certainly on the main floor, the vision was you could come up here in the middle of the day and not necessarily have to have lights on. Just felt kind of trust throughout the entire process. And it starts with the first interaction that you have with someone from Lagois. Lagois is a partner, but it's also about Lagois trusting us. And that was really important throughout the entire process, making sure that we could be a client that they could create that vision for. These things can be really stressful, and especially when you're doing as big of a change as we were, but the Lagois team really made sure that just did a great job managing our expectations along the way and helping ensure the journey was as good as the final product.
Why we picked Lagois over other renovation companies was really, it came down to a gut feeling that we had from the first phone call with Jacob. We really felt like they were as invested in looking for the right family to work with as we were finding the right contractor.
We didn't feel like another number, right? We didn't feel like, a path to that company just achieving their number for the year. We genuinely felt like they had interest in making this project successful for us.
We were really impressed with their methodology and the fact that it was built on hard knocks or lessons learned throughout their experience in renovations, and that showed me that they were a company that really learned from their experiences. That just brought a whole lot of trust, really. Being part of the process was really important to us. I think we really felt like we were part of the team and we were working together, and everyone was just so invested in making sure that we got exactly what we wanted. These are great because you have all the privacy, people can't see in through them, and you just see the top of the trees, you don't even see the houses, so it kind of feels like we're in nature.
Lagois has perfected the art of living in our home.